Brothers and sisters in humanity and in faith, what is awesome? My name is Muslim Relapsing Gamer, or MRG for short, and this is stream number 74 of my gameplay of Fortnite Save the World, the PvE side of Fortnite. And my usually necessary disclaimer is that I do not represent Islam as a belief system or Muslims in general. I only represent myself. And unless clearly and specifically stated, or I'm talking about verifiable facts, historic or scientific, my opinions are my own, and especially my mistakes are my own. With that out of the way, I ended my previous stream, which was very short. It was just about opening two legendary troll truck llamas, these ones. Yeah, I bought two legendary troll loot truck. I bought two of them with 3,000 V-Bucks, and yeah, was quite let down. And I also after that opened two spring llamas, I believe, and I was quite let down by most of all the big spirit. Really, I didn't get an assault rifle, something that I would want to use, or an assault rifle like the one I want to use, especially coming from so many llamas like this. It was quite sad and depressing really for a bit. Anyway, I tried to get over it. I don't want to talk about it again more because it's actually really sad to talk about it. But yeah, I'm just in the process of reworking my survivor squads. Obviously, lots of survivors dropped survivor cards like these dropped for me, so yeah, I'm reworking, trying to get the best out of it. As you can see, my level went down all the way from 40, I think it was 44, from 44 to 20, because I removed, as you can see, I removed all my survivors, and I'm just in the process of making sure that I have the best leader in every slot. So yeah, he's definitely the best here. So I'm just checking these things really, and I know for a fact he's my only mythic character so far, so I know for a fact he's the best available. And I had her before, as you can see, she's leveled up. I had her, but then I put her because I noticed that she's similar, the personality is similar, cooperative personality is similar to something else. So dependable, she would be my only dependable around here, and that was because another leader that I removed was cooperative. Let's see. So yeah, he would be, once I level him up, he would be my best basically. So he's the only legendary marksman available. So yeah, she's higher level, but that's because I was leveling her. So I'm going to go for him because he's legendary, and hopefully I can exchange her experience and just kind of retire her and give the experience granted from that to him. So his personality is pragmatic. Now next we have, let's see, yeah, the Dreamer. So he's the best, he's the legendary leader that's available for this. So if we sort by lead slot match, you can see that he is a match. All of these are matches, so I've got all these engineers here. He is he's the most rare, he's legendary. So, but at the same time he's a Dreamer. So let's see how that works. Next we have, so yeah, she's epic. Okay, so next let's see him. If we sort by lead, there's not much. So yeah, she's pragmatic, as you can see. I've got her. She's pragmatic though, like him, and since he's the one who's legendary, I'm going to remove her and replace her with the other leader, and this way I get a variety of personalities basically, and that means that I should be able to. So he's adventurous, and I don't have another adventurous currently, so yeah, I am keeping him. instead of the female leader for the training team. He would be the one that I would pick. Next we have the closest soul squad, and let's sort by lead slot match. So we have these two, and clearly she's the higher one here. What is his dependable? I thought I had another dependable leader. Yeah, she's dependable. Yeah, exactly. So, and since she's higher, what was the other one? Cooperative. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I mean, if she's a dreamer, and he is dependable. Okay, so I'm not gonna fill this slot just yet. Let's see what we have here. We need a leader for the scouting party. So yeah, she's pragmatic. And this is the problem I'm having now, that she is pragmatic, he is cooperative, and I have the marksman. Yeah, the marksman. Here he is. He's pragmatic and he's legendary, so I don't want to change him. So I would go back to scouting party here, and rather than go for her, even though she's the higher rarity here, she's epic and he's rare. Yeah, I think I should probably. Well, it does actually depend on, I guess, what kind of personality I have that's common. Why did I want to not put the dreamer? Oh yeah, so even he's a dreamer, but I was considering to put her because she's curious, and so far I don't have any other leader that's curious. I mean, like a high level leader that is curious. She's the only leader that is curious that I have. So that's mainly why I really wanted to go for her. But let's see if, I mean, he's okay. This guy is okay. Yeah, he's, if we sort this way. Yeah, these are the only leaders for the think tank team that I have, and he's definitely the highest level. He's also a competitive personality, which is like not very common so far among the other personalities I have here. So yeah. Okay, so we've got the cooperative and the pragmatic here, and we've got the dependable and the dreamer here. The dreamer is favored because she's high rarity and also high level. So let's put her for now. Okay, and now yeah. So that's the issue, that she's a dreamer, and my legendary engineer here is also a dreamer. And that's the issue that we're having. Whereas I think we don't have, yep, exactly, as you can see, we do not have that many dreamers at all, really. Why are these locked? Is an inventory overflow, okay. Yeah, because my inventory is in overflow, so I can't use them. But yeah, it's good to know that there's at least one rare who is a dreamer. But yeah, as you can see, not that many at all are dreamers in my current roster. Hold on, guys. Yeah, back, and these are basically the sorts of decisions that I guess the game uses as one of the many time sinks here. Time sinks as in ways to make you put time into things and thinking. Another cheap way, I mean, this is an okay one, although I would have really appreciated some sort of algorithm, some sort of engine or algorithm that actually looks through your whole roster, basically all the survivors, and basically tells you the number, the highest number you can get, the highest home-based power you can get, like the organization that organizes everything. Look at these, all of these. I'd rather get like some sort of program that looks at all of these guys and starts to basically go through the squads placing them, you know, in their best slots, you know, and placing the survivors in the best way possible, and then telling me what the best organization for everyone else, rather than me having to manually do this. I'd rather have it done. The computer does it for me. The computer will do it basically much faster. Obviously, this will take time. I mean, I assume some programs. It depends, of course, on how fast the computer is and the program. But the idea is, this is what the computer would do. It would go through, start, you know, basically putting these, or maybe even sorting them by, you know, the personality matches and what have you, and then putting those survivors here, and then putting other survivors there, and then, you know, removing and putting. But the computer does this, and every time they remove and put, the computer looks at the number here. And the idea is, yeah, the computer keeps doing this. I don't know, perhaps there are millions of variations. I'm guessing there are millions of variations, millions of ways, maybe even more, millions of ways or even more, that these survivors could be arranged here, you know, all the survivors. So I appreciate that this can take time, but I'm willing, you know, I would be happy with a program that does that, even if I have to do it overnight, for example. The program basically takes a look at all my survivors, as I said, starts this process, and I leave it running or whatever, and then next day in the morning I wake up after that many hours, and it tells me exactly where to put the survivors, everyone I have, and the leaders and the survivors, exactly where to put them, how to put them, to get the highest level possible. I know for a fact that, you know, a computer can do this, and they will do it much better than us. I mean, as humans, because they will be able to go for every single, you know, sort of possibility much faster than we can do it. I mean, we as humans, we can look at this and we try to use our best judgment, but it takes, I don't know, half an hour or something to do this. For me, the computer, and even after that half hour, I'm pretty sure I can't squeeze out the highest number possible. Whereas a computer might run through the millions of iterations of millions of possibilities, and it would take some computers in today's world probably hours to do this, or at least if a server is doing it, then I would have to wait for hours, you know, for my turn of processing this. I appreciate that, but, you know, I do get at least the best answer. I know that I have that statistically, you know, speaking, that the computer gave me the best organization possible, basically. So yeah, but I guess, yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do for now. So yeah, I don't have that many dreamers, as I established. So I think she, or I don't know, someone should be the only. And if I put him, he's dependable. So again, I'm not really doing, you know, I'm not really doing her a service by adding him. And then what about cooperative? Was there someone who's cooperative? Ah, okay. Well, she was originally cooperative. Like well, it's clear obviously from the levels. So if I put her, and then she's cooperative here. Okay, that means that I can. And since I don't have that many dreamers, I could come. What was it? I had someone who was cooperative or something like that. Yeah, him basically. Yeah, him. So instead of using her, and she's pragmatic, so she will clash with him, unless I have too many pragmatic. Yeah, and I don't have that many. Not enough epics, at least for both teams, that's for sure. So these are my the pragmatic people that I have. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 epics. So yeah, maybe 4 can go here, but then what about if she's here, she'll need 4 more, and then she'll be forced to use some rares. I've got so many epics, I'd rather stick to, you know, basically taking care of the epics, because they provide me with, you know, that much more power. So yeah, if I can help it, at least I should probably try to stick to. Okay, what about, if that's the issue, that he was cooperative, like if he's cooperative, and he's competing with her for the cooperative survivors that I find. And as you can see, actually, it's quite rare, you know, for me. In terms of, yeah, I've got several of them rare, but I'm talking about the epics. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them who are at the epic level. There is one here who is legendary. So yeah, I need 8 basically, ideally 8 at the epic level or above. So if I change pragmatic, oh yeah, and I established that I don't have any, yeah, it's the same, about the same number of pragmatic people that I have here. Just a minute, guys. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. I just didn't want. I wanted to check something quickly before I forgot. And that was about because the main cause, the main cause of the main cause of my disappointment currently is that I don't have access to, as I said, an assault rifle with energy damage, that sort of thing, and I was wondering about the Ultimate Edition and what kind of weapon it has, and the Nocturno, I mean, the assault rifle, and it turns out that the Nocturno does have energy damage, so that's quite interesting. You don't need luck if you have that kind of money to spare. The game is 50% lower nowadays, so I just find myself wondering, but I'm still not very sure. Anyway, so for now I'm just gonna work on my squads and then think about that ultimate business later. Just one downgrade. Yeah, one downgrade. But then there's this other issue here. And he would be competing with her. Oh no, she's not. There's no. Oh, there is one. Yeah, because I have to. Okay, let me just do it this way, so I don't confuse myself with survivors and leaders. And then I've got two. Where is the other one? Actually, I mean two cooperative. rare, so might as well add it to the collection book. That's it. Okay. So I put okay, so yeah, both of them. This is cooperative and she's dependent, so I can either. And the dependable would be a downgrade from the dreamer. And he is a dreamer. And she would be a downgrade, but she's also a different personality that I don't have. Okay, if I prioritize higher rarities, at least legendaries, then yeah, I can't quite do that without creating a clash. If I insist on him as a dreamer because he's legendary, yeah, I think this is pretty much final. Yeah, I'm not going to, since they're both the same level, I mean same level of rarity, yeah, I'm not going to create a clash between this one and yeah, I might as well, since he's adventurous, I don't have any other adventurous leaders creating clashes, I'm definitely keeping him, so that's final. He is final, I think, because he's legendary, definitely final here, no clashes. But yeah, we do have an issue now with the medical, the EMT squad, and these three squads, the engineers, the close assault, and the scouting guys. Yeah, he's alright too, but yeah, these three have an issue. These four have an issue. If I'm to stick with him because he is legendary, and he is a dreamer, and he is clashing with her, option of using him. He is a downgrade, but it's not a bad downgrade. It's not such a bad downgrade in my opinion because it's from epic to rare. I mean, if she were legendary, then I would feel quite bad about not using her, but from epic, down from epic to rare, I think it's not a huge deal. It's probably not a huge deal from legendary to, from epic to legendary either, or from legendary down to epic, but I just think of it in the sense that it's more rare. Like, legendaries will be more rare than epics, basically, and epics are more rare than rares, but not as much as legendaries are rare, I believe. So for example, what is it? I wanted to see the upgrade, so for example, marksman, yeah. Yeah, it's the same jump. They're just five extra power. Yeah, epics are definitely more valuable than rares, though. I mean,
the jump from rare to epic is more important than the jump from epic to legendary, in my opinion. And that's because you can level up epics all the way to level 50. As you can see here, 5 stars. So this first star is 1 to 10, and then this is 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and finally 40 to 50. Whereas here you can only level them up to level 40. The rare guys only up to level 40, and that's it. So yeah, having, I guess, an epic is more important than like having an epic and or a legendary is more important than having a rare, for example, or something like that, or having 2 epics. I think having 2 epics is perhaps more important than having a legendary and a rare. You see what I mean? So 2 epics would be better than a legendary and a rare, even though the sum is the same. You see, like a legendary and a rare is 20 plus 10, which is 30, power 30. 2 epics is 15 plus 15, which is also 30. So it's the same amount of power, but I think, as I said, it's because the rare, you can only upgrade or level up this guy up to 40, whereas you can level up an epic or a legendary up to 50. So that consideration is there. With that said, there's also the argument that legendaries will be more rare, harder to get than the others, like significantly harder to get than epics and rares, for example. So what I mean is, planning ahead with a legendary might be better than planning ahead with an epic. But yeah, at least I do know the differences between them in terms of so if he's dependable, he is going to clash with a dependable doctor. But if the doctor is cooperative, yeah, she's gonna clash with this cooperative explorer. And the epic explorer will clash with the legendary marksman. And when I say clash, I mean they will start competing for the limited number of compatible survivors. So, this is, as you can see, this is the limited number of compatible survivors, especially when it comes to the epics. Because, as I said, epics, you cannot level up epics all the way to 50, whereas the rare is only to 40. So I do care about having more epics around than rares. So they would compete for the limited number of compatible survivors I have available. So, and that's not cool. So yeah, I don't want to use her, even though she is epic. She's a leader. Because she's gonna clash. So I'm keeping him, and if I'm keeping him, then I cannot use the cooperative one. I have to use the pragmatic one here. Yep, the pragmatic doctor. The dependable. I have to use the dependable doctor. If I'm using the dependable doctor, then I cannot use him because he's gonna clash with her, and he is also a downgrade. One downgrade is enough. So maybe, just maybe, I'll have to stick with 2 clashing. Not really cool. You know what? Yeah, as I said a while ago,
having, yeah, she's curious, so she's a good personality to have for the time being. But I'll definitely be keeping an eye on any dreamers, any epic or higher dreamer survivors that I get, so that I will need, I would need both of all the dreamers I can get at this point. So yeah, having her there is good, but it's really annoying that I also have to keep him rather than use her. It's really, really annoying. What about... Yeah, she's a dreamer, so it's not like... God. Yeah, definitely not going to the rare side of things. But here, analytical, no can do because he's analytical. So yeah, again, we are competing for the limited number of, epic or higher compatible survivors. So yeah, no analytical is allowed here, definitely, because my mythic guy here, Fixer, takes priority really over anyone else, to be honest. So yeah, no analytical. So I'm actually getting rid of him, so I don't confuse myself. Yeah, this one here. Oh, yeah, I just collection. That's fine. Okay, next, let's see. So next we have dependable, and we have dreamer. Yeah, we already have way too much competition on dreamers as it stands. So maybe not. But what about dependable? I actually can't see it. So if we do, for the time being, at least dependable. She's dependable, but she's dependable because she was clashing with him. But if I use her, and now I've got an epic leader here, then she's not clashing anymore with the marksman here, and as for her, I can maybe get back to this one here, cooperative. So now we have a cooperative doctor, dependable marksman, adventurous personal trainer, a dreamer of a martial artist. Why is it so hard to say? Martial arts. Yeah, martial artist. So yeah, a dreamer of a martial artist, and a pragmatic explorer, and it doesn't matter him, it doesn't matter. Okay, so pragmatic explorer, dreamer of a martial artist, adventures, curious. I don't think we have any and I don't think we have any. None of them are the same, right? Yeah, they're all different now, so that's good. So what did I lose by going for this setup? Nothing really here. Actually, I'm using my old cooperative doctor that I already leveled up. Here I lost, one level of rarity. Yeah, I'm not using him anymore. I'm using him. Did I level him up or something? No. This why is he getting 40? I thought. See, that's the other issue here. As you can see, they get a power of 40. They get a jump, even though the difference between them is just 5 power. For some reason, it becomes 10. People and beat survivors. Yeah. The difference, as you can see here, is 15, and this is 20. The difference is only 5. Just 5 power difference normally, but so why is it getting pushed so high? This is strange, isn't it? They're both, see, he's level 1 out of 10, he's level 1 out of 10 too, but he's pushing the power 10 points up. Why? Is it the same for the engineers? Yeah, it's the same. She's level 30. I mean, she's 30. I mean, if I put her, she would be 30. If I put him, he would be 40. So he is pushing the level 10 points up. Okay. I'm also losing. Yeah, that's the other issue now. I'm losing him. So I'm losing a legend. I'm losing 10 points in here. I'm losing also 10 points here because I'm not losing the dreamer engineer. So that's not really cool. Not really cool at all. I'm losing 2 legendaries with this setup, even if it's creating that sort of diversity in personalities. If he's a dreamer, if I go for him as a dreamer, he would be clashing with her, and there is no epic here, but there is a downgrade. Let's go for that. Just to see. Yeah, so we know that he is like 10 points below, but that's just one thing. Now if we change him back to pragmatic, now he's not clashing with anyone. He's clashing with her, and then I would also have to this is just so I would have to downgrade him and downgrade her to this one. Yeah, I get it now. I have to downgrade 2 of them. And I would have to come here and take the cooperative away. And use what? And use the dependable, so I would basically be clashing with him. So yeah, there's just no way. There's no way to win. Like have a satisfactory victory in terms of this organization, as you can see. If I want to use the legendaries, yeah, there's just no way to win this. These 2 legendaries are creating problems.
Let's work on the ones that don't have a problem, you see, so the ones that are final. So she's got an issue, so I'm removing her for now. He's got an issue, removing him. He's got no issues, he's got an issue. He's got no issues. Yep, he's got no issues. Adventurers is nice to have, from what I remember. He's got issues. Yep, all these guys. But yeah, these guys, yeah, these are the guys that don't have any issues. Nice and smooth for them. So let's give them their people, yeah? Let's help them out here. Give them their people. So here we go. Do we have a gun? Okay, so no more epics leader personality match. Interesting. So many survivors, so little compatibility. Unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. Where are all the personalities gone then? I mean, what kind of personalities do they have? Jeez. Okay, I don't know, man. Well, let's give them what do they have here? Shield regen bonus. Okay. Well, let's put her. Where is she? Here she is. Let's put her. Actually. So. Yeah, and then the one. Yep, this one. There we go. So now we know that both of them are shield regen bonus. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have here trap durability, such a rubbish thing, really. Okay, I'm gonna give her priority because yeah, she's giving range damage bonus, so she comes first for now. And then what? And then we have them both. Okay, I don't know about trap durability, man. What is this rubbish? Absolute garbage. Just garbage. Or I can go for a downgrade and go for a range damage bonus. Decisions. Yeah, she's got the range. Okay, so she's got the ranged and she's epic, so that's really neat. Nice to see. They got the range damage bonus too. Yeah, it's like dealing with twins or something. Look at these two guys. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna. Yeah, let's go for him. And so yeah, he's just 5 points below. So I'm losing 5 points, but I'm gaining 5% extra range damage. I think it's worth it. There we go, and adding as much diversity as we can, basically in terms of the looks. You know, while maintaining the personality match and also the getting the bonus. So yeah, I think that's it basically. So I'm losing 10 power here. Obviously, I'm losing 10 power, but I'm also gaining the range damage bonus. Ah, that's a good point. Let's see. Do we see 25% completed? Okay. What if we do this? Okay. It says here 81%. Okay. So let's do it this way. 25%. And let's do it this way. Yep. This way. Yep. That's the one. There we go. Now what does it say? 33%. Yeah, and it's so it says here 33%, and that's in the pop-up message, and the bar is like 2 bars minus
something like 30% of a bar. So if we change that to them, yeah, the bar is down from 33 to 25%, and it's clearly a smaller bar. So yeah, getting the range damage bonus does reduce the tech score basically. So it's not just about the level, guys. I'm not thinking about the level. For those of you who have been following my more recent streams and my change of focus from prioritizing the level because of my misconceptions about the level, having been thinking to begin with that your level up here in any way affects the damage you cause or the damage you receive, just that number itself, no, it doesn't. Being higher level or lower level than the enemies does not necessarily, with emphasis on that word necessarily, does not necessarily reduce the damage you take or increase the damage you give. So why do I say necessarily? Why not just say, oh, level doesn't increase, your level doesn't have anything to do with the damage you cause or the damage that is caused to you? Well, because that statement would be inaccurate, would be grossly, very, very grossly inaccurate, or very clearly inaccurate. Because we have to consider something. Your level comes from your fort stats, F-O-R-T, fortitude, offense, resistance, tech. Alright, so that's where your level comes from. It comes from this. So clearly, fortitude obviously has to do, your health bar, your HP, your hit points, has to do with how much damage you can take without dying, in a way. It doesn't reduce the damage, don't get me wrong, there is no mitigation, but it adds survivability. But in any case, there is just no mitigation in this game anyway. You see what I mean? There's no mitigation in this game anyway. There is no damage reduction or anything like that, but we're talking about survivability. And the more clear example, if we are to stay away from this semantics argument of, oh, damage reduction or survivability, okay, forget about that. How about the damage we cause? I had this misconception because of other massively multiplayer online games or MMOs. They do this. When you are higher level than an enemy, you cause a lot more damage to that enemy. And if the enemy is higher level, is 10 levels above you or something like that, you reach a point where you literally just don't do any damage. The damage that you cause to the enemies that are 10 levels above you or higher is just so negligible, and the damage they cause to you is insanely higher than normal. It's not because you have less HP in those games. No. The damage that they cause to you is multiplied, and the damage you cause to them is reduced so heavily. And it's just the game's way of forcing you to stay within your zone, to stay in the areas that are at your level. Don't go to high level areas when your character or your hero hasn't advanced just to that level just yet. So it's a way of kind of pacing you through the zones. This game doesn't have this. So you do not cause extra damage to enemies that are lower than you, and you do not cause less damage to enemies that are higher level than you. So that's why I say the level itself doesn't really matter, but the level does have something to do sometimes with how much damage you cause to the enemies, not because of this number itself, but because of how much offense you have and how much tech you have when you're causing damage with your abilities or gadgets. But if you're talking about weapon damage, your offense has everything to do with the amount of damage your weapon is causing to enemies. Your offense has everything to do with that, and your offense contributes to your level. So of course the level, in a way, has something to do with the damage that you cause to enemies. It's just that how exact is this? How can we determine this to an exact, to an exact or precise amount? Well, we have to look at the offense in this case. So we have to dig deeper than that level, but the level does give us an idea about what kind of range we can expect. As you could see, if you're level 20, then this is the kind of range you can expect, somewhere in the hundreds, somewhere under 200 for most of your abilities if you're around 20. If you're around level 40 or something like that, let's see what's going to happen. So yeah, that's where the level is important, or where it is meaningful, because it does give us a general idea about the range of your fort stats. Where can your fort stats be? Yeah, we know this from the level. So yeah, I might not be prioritizing the level that much, and I think damage would be nice to have, the range damage, but at the same time I'm concerned about not getting the best bang for my buck. You know, I've got these epic survivors, so why not get the highest level possible with them? There is that, you know, there is that consideration there. Although having my tech guys be giving 5% extra damage on ranged weapons does kind of, you know, does appeal, the idea does appeal to me quite a bit. On the other hand, I won't be able to level these rare guys all the way to 50, but I can level the epic guys all the way to 50, so there is also that consideration. It's, yeah, and this is, I guess, what, you know, what the developers, what Epic Games wants. They want you to sit here for hours contemplating, you know, issues like this. Should I put my ranged guys, you know, should I get ranged damage bonus like this? So should I get, you know, range damage bonus like this and invest in these guys even though I can't really level them beyond level 40? Or should I go back to my epic guys? You know, these two here. And this trap durability bonus, such a trashy bonus. Should I do this? Basically, so. Interesting. I think I'm gonna go for range damage bonus and ignore the I don't know how 8%. Ignore the 8% level difference. Let's just confirm that's 25%. So it's 8% from at level 21. Let's see what happens a few levels above us. But yeah, before I forget, let's put them back to rares. Yeah, let's do it this way. Alright, so all good here in the think tank. Let's help this guy out. This is the fortitude area. Yeah, why not? What a shame. No range damage bonus. Do we really want to do the same again? Yeah, we don't have legendaries who are adventurers anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter if we're dropping down for the range damage bonus in the think tank. Why not do it in the training team too? Might as well. Okay, so who is adventurous with here? This guy's adventurous with the range damage bonus. No epics. Right. Yeah, it is already sorted. So okay, so here's the first one that comes with range damage bonus, who is a match for our leader, and then comes him. guys are leveled up because I had them from before. Wasn't thinking that way, but I think I will stick. Oh, I've got space for 2 more, so let's see. What else can I get here? Okay, so no more ranged, like no more preparation for range damage bonus. I only have him. Ah, one thing I wanted. This is the annoying bit here that I cannot. Yeah, I have to. Oh, I already favored. Did I? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So change. Put her, and she's already favorited. Put him. Let's favor him. Yeah, it's a bit of a. Obviously, this. This is trap durability. I don't want this junk, so I'm going to favorite this guy. Yeah, she's favorited, and he needs to be favored. Yep. Oh wait. Okay, so her. She's not favorited. Yeah, I wish you could just kind of pick them this way, and then favorite them right away here. But anyway, it is what it is. So these guys are favorited. He is not intentionally. Let's favorite him. And then her. And him. And then him. Okay, so we have range damage bonus. What else can we get from these guys, man? Leader personality. So okay, so he gives what? Trap damage bonus. And I don't think any of the other guys do. Yeah, they don't. Okay, next we have her. Ability damage bonus, but that needs 3 matches, and we only have room for 1 more. So next, this guy gives shield bonus, not too bad. She gives shield bonus. Okay, that's really good. So we can do that, I guess. Shield bonus it is. Yeah, shield bonus it is for now. Let's do that. And I already put some leveling in him, so that's good. I already used him twice. I keep using this guy a lot for some reason. So yeah, let's use her. Some variety. So now yeah, I've got shield bonus and range damage bonus. All good. Okay, and next we've got our fixer. Let's see what we can do for him. Perfect. Now if we can just get... Oh yeah, we have him, but he is not compatible. Let's see who's compatible. She is compatible, but no, he is compatible, but he's rare, and he is different. Not really cool, man. Not really cool at all. What about her? Ability damage bonus. Can we get 2 more that are ability damage bonus who are compatible with his personality? Yeah, very, very limited, unfortunately, as you can see. My god, look at all these survivors and how limited it is, this personality. It seems like all personalities are limited nowadays. So weird. Yeah. She does ability, okay, that's good, but oh wait a minute, 3 of them give ability. Alright, that's good, that's cool. Okay, leader personality, and here she is with the ability damage bonus. Okay, 1 more. Here she is. And it's a shame that these 2 give trap durability. Really such a junk. He's oh man, if we can get just 1 more, god, That's all we needed for more range damage. But then I would have sacrificed the ability damage bonus and the high score they give here to the resistance. Oh well. Did we even get... yeah, we didn't activate it yet, so now we can activate this. Let's see. Oh, we have only 3 of them, and 2 of them are just junk, trapped durability junk, basically. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna say no to the junk, even though they are epics. But wait a minute. There's no third one to help him with. I mean, I don't want to put someone incompatible, so yeah, I'm just gonna go for her for now. But are they all favorited? Yes, except for her, so let's favorite her. Let's change these guys. Okay, I do not want to favorite... oh yeah, I want to favorite him. There we go. So that's taken care of. And I do not want to favorite them because they're junk. Well, for now, I guess since she's high, I'm gonna leave her there. Okay, favorited for the time being, but not her. Yeah, okay, good. So yeah, I'm gonna go this way basically. All good here. Who else? Ah, okay. So I've got my 3 teams, like the ones who don't have any problems or clashes with anyone else, sorted. Next, what do we have? We have I'd like to sort out fire. Maybe the offense first. Yeah, the offense first. So we've got him, and he's pragmatic. And for the other offense, we've got either her, she's a dreamer, or him, and he's dependable. If we prioritize her, since this is the offense, what do we end up with? Resistance. Okay, so next let's move to tech, I say. Yeah, so we have 1 tech here, and the other tech is sorted. So yeah. Okay, so let's move to tech, and we can. There we go. This is where the issues start. So if we put him, he's a dreamer, and he's clashing with her. Her, she is not clashing. She is epic. So I can level her up to 50. And she is not clashing with my priority. So yeah, let's keep it this way then. For now, at least. Okay, what else? So we've got tech on offense sorted. Let's move to resistance. So we have 1 resistance, and then we have fortitude, so resistance comes first. Scouting party. Let's see. She is pragmatic. My highest scout is a pragmatic, and she is going to clash with him. She will. So let's just give priority to. So he would be a cooperative dude. Now that's done. And finally her. So instead of the old cooperative one, I can go for this one, who is dependable. And I think that's the best I can do without overcomplicating the whole world for myself, really. So yeah, let's now move to the offense. So starting from him, let's see who we can give him. Yeah, his guy is absolutely on point here. So because he's got the range damage bonus, he's leveled up already, and he is also pragmatic like his leader. So lovely. Now if we can just find 2 more high level for him with range damage bonus, that would be really great, but of course the game is not gonna allow it, will it? Nope, no siree, no, the game will not allow it. Well, what can I say? Well, we can either give 5% extra Are these guys leveled? Yeah, she's level 10 out of 10. Yeah, across the board. She's level 1 though, so I can either add epics. Each of them will give me 5 extra. Or I can add the rares and they will give me the range damage bonus. Okay, one thing to consider. Yeah, one thing to consider is, look at this number here. Offense increases ranged and melee weapon damage rate by 1% per point. 1% per point, okay? So if I do this here, okay? Yeah, because she's a match, they are a match for each other. Yeah, here she is. So now I have plus 5% range damage bonus, okay? But the question is, how many points did I have to sacrifice for this? Let's see. So I'm 146 now. Okay, 146. If I go for her, oh no, that's not really fair. Can we get to her? Is there anyone else who's low level epic? Yeah, there isn't. So I can't really demonstrate the point very properly, but they're pretty much identical. It's just that she is epic and she's. If we were to imagine that she is epic too, yeah, just like her, she would be 20. So that would mean 5 here, 5 more here, which means 5 more here, which would be 151 plus 5 is 156. So 156. And if you remember, we were 146. So we gained 10 points. If both of them are epic, we gain 10 points. Each point is worth 1%, you know, increases range damage by 1% per point. So, and melee too, if you were ever using a melee weapon or whatever. So you're gaining basically 10% extra damage, 10% extra damage by having them both epic, rather than the 5% only that you get here. So absolutely, if we are already in the offense, there is just no question about it. You go for your best people. No question about it, because they will give you basically the highest bang for your buck. They will give you the most damage, basically. And you can level them up too, you know, as high as you wish, really. So let's favorite her, and favorite her. Do we have anyone else? So we've got her. We can have her later. It's very unfortunate that they all have different, range. Bonuses. They all have different bonuses. So you can't get a single benefit from having them together, but getting more damage, takes priority here. So getting more points, which means more damage, I think. Let's she's compatible personality, so let's make sure we favorite her, so I don't get rid of her. She's a compatible personality, and she's also this is where things get interesting. Let's see. 67%, yeah? 66%, and I get 5% health bonus. But that's because she's level 10. They're both level 10. Yeah, they're both level 10. So the difference is so minimal in terms of the damage. Is it? No. Wait. 212. 206. Yeah, 6 points. So I'm getting 6% extra damage by using her. I'm getting 6% extra damage. I'm just getting, what was it? Less health? Yeah, I'm getting 5% less health
and 1% less progress for, so now I'm getting 1% extra progress and 5% extra, no, 6% extra damage, so I'm gonna go for that, 6% extra damage, and progress too. Okay, but these guys, yeah, I don't wanna focus on her anymore because she's rare, and they are also rare, and they have the range damage bonus, so I should definitely prioritize them. For now, though, yeah, and she's epic, so I'm gonna, yeah, she's favorited already. I'm just gonna make sure to favorite these guys, so I don't get rid of them by mistake or something. Okay, so they're all favorited except for her. She's fine, I think. That's it. So, I think this is done. Yep, all good here. Next, what do we have? Offense. So the other offense team. Yep, we get her first, of course. And then what? Yep, she helps her with the trap damage. So the same personality, and she's leveled up, so all good here. Trap damage. Okay. We have room for 3 more, and we need 1 more trap damage. And we have 2 epics. Okay, I think it'll work itself out fairly well here. So yeah, we don't have any. Wait a minute. I'd have to use a different personality if I. Oh god. Man, why are dreamers so rare, my team? God. Only 3 of them. Can't get the trap damage, but whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna reduce the offense. They're 15, the normal ones are 15. And she's level 1 and she's 14. Because she's getting, yeah, she's benefiting from the same, having the same personality. I see. Yeah, she's benefiting from having the same personality, but even with the benefit doesn't really make her competitive with them. So yeah, let's ignore the compatible personality in this case. And see if we can give. So either shield regen bonus or trap damage bonus. If we ignore him, they're all favorited. We should favorite her. That's good, okay. And then if we exchange him, because he's not working with others very well, he is leveled up. But I can get both. I can get the shield regen and the trap damage bonus.
work on someone else. He's level 10, 20 out of 20. No, I don't have to lose him. I can always just keep him around. He is favorite already. So. Shield regen bonus would be nice. So yeah, okay, let's just remove him for now. And they're not. Yeah, we said that. Okay, yeah, we can't really remove him if he's a personality match. Then that's that. And then instead of using her, she's just giving her. Yeah, she's actually less 1 point, even though she is similar personality. Especially the ones who are already leveled up, so I think I'm gonna go for the shield regen bonus instead of the trap damage. Or I could use her, she's already there. But wasn't there someone who's dependable? So yeah, I can't really use her. She's saved for someone else. So let's use them. Yeah, they're already leveled up, so it's fine. Resistance. We have tech and fortitude, so tech first. Wow. Is that another rare personality or something? Just noticed that I had these adventurous guys here, yeah. But he's trap durability. What about yeah, he's trap damage. Trap durability. Let's get rid of the guys. Survivors. Maybe these ones. Set bonus. I think let's find the trap. Yeah, here they are. Trap durability guys. I just don't really. Okay, retire. Don't want to really let mistakes start like them up and stuff, you know. So all good now. Don't get distraction anymore. damage bonus. God, just one more, man. Or even, oh here. There is this guy this lady range damage bonus, and she would have them both. Okay. What does that mean? Oh, that means less ability damage and stuff like that. But again, what's the difference between... So the epics just give me one extra point. Like when they're both the same level, it's just one extra point. At least when they're not compatible with the personality. Being compatible with the personality. Epics gain, yeah. These guys, yeah, level 1. So, give, as long as the personality is a match, they give 5 extra. If the personality isn't a match, it's just the epics only have one point over the rares. Although you can level up the epics to 50, you can level up the rares to beyond 40. I don't know, by the time I'm ready to go beyond level 40 for all my survivors. Some legendaries or something, at least I hope so. I don't know. Excuse me, bang the mic. Okay. So, let's do it this way. Okay, so let's favorite her. Favorite her. I don't think there's any. Oh, but yeah, I don't think anyone else. Yeah, leader personality match. They are sorted by leader personality match, and yeah, no one else was epic. So all good here. Basically, I can come here and select these people, and then I want to start by adding the one that gives here she is, range damage bonus. And next, let's see, here they are, both of them. So they are a personality match and they give range damage bonus, perfect. And then we go for her. Bam, done. Then I can start leveling them up and stuff while they're also giving me the range damage bonus. But before I do this, maybe maybe I want to keep, maybe I want to favorite these guys so I don't get rid of them by mistake, because I already invested in them, so might as well, in case they will be useful later. You see, like when I start unlocking the other slots, let's say I didn't get anyone else, like any better matches for this leader, then yeah, and these guys are, yeah, just oh, we've got, so I've got 2 of them here, yeah, okay, 2 of them, both give health bonus, so I'm gonna favorite them, and we have got, oh, this guy, yeah, he gives ability damage bonus. But yeah, the range damage bonus I think is more important. I think so at least. let's favorite a couple of people who give this one to. So her and the third one. Here's her. That's it. So we've got ability damage bonus. People waiting to be deployed when possible. For now, I'll just use my best person, which is her. Okay, yeah, that's all good. Okay, so we've got tech sorted. Established that the epics don't get anything above a negligible edge. Well, at least until you're ready to level beyond 40. So I'm gonna stick to them for now. Just see if I can level them up. Okay, so I've done this is tech, and what's left is fortitude and resistance. Let's start with resistance. Here he is. Rares. Huh, we've got these two. Nice, very nice. We get a shield regen bonus for them. Okay. What else? Oh, we got these guys here. Can we get a range damage bonus from them? That would be really neat. But it doesn't seem like we can. Only just the two. We got someone to complement him. He's a legendary and he's very leveled up, so it's good to find someone who can complete his set. So the epics in this case, since they are both, like the epics and the rares are both matches, the epics will provide a 5 extra, an advantage of 5 extra points. So I think I should prioritize them. Yeah, definitely favorite of them. And then let's see. Yeah, let's maybe they give. I can't quite get it now, but they do give the range damage bonus, so they definitely need to be favorited, saved. And this guy gives ability damage bonus. So him. He also gives ability damage. And he is the third. That gives ability damage. And shield. She's kind of all alone now. But who knows? Let's favorite her. So I think they're all favorited now. The personality match is all good. So now we get back to using our best people with the highest potential. So here she is. Yep, all good. Yep, good. All right, and finally. probably put the legendary first. Very, very unfortunately, she gives melee damage bonus. I mean, what can I say? I get rid of them promptly, even if they are epics. Even if I get epic guys with melee damage bonus, I just get rid of them promptly. You know, I don't even think about it. Oh well. Okay, we've got plenty of dependable people. A lot of them are epics too. Maybe I should have reconsidered. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total. I don't know. Who knows if I'm gonna get more? I mean, they currently are 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they are currently exactly, the epics at least are exactly as many as slots are available, and who knows whether I'm gonna get more or not. So let's yeah, stick to it. Oh, nice. We've got 2 with the range damage bonus. It's really nice to see. In this personality range, I mean, of course they are rare, which is unfortunate, but it's good to see at least the option is there. Goodness, I think I've done all the... What is this? Competitive. I used to have a leader who was competitive, clearly, because I leveled them up to 10. But then, yeah, I got rid of them eventually. Someone much better came up. Okay. Alright, let's see now. What do we have here? So, we've used our strongest people, but we have a chance of getting this one. Basically switching the focus here. Do we have any other shield? We don't even have another shield guy. Interesting. Might get him later. Shield survival. So we shouldn't get rid of him or anything. Bonus to 5%, and then we would have to level her up properly. Yeah. I'm gonna save him. I've got quite a few survivors to, I don't know, retire or something, so let's see if that works out. If I put her here. Interesting, yeah. I think I was level 44 to begin with or something. And now, of course, a lot of these guys are not leveled up, so there is that issue. Yeah, it's this rare personality. What did I say? I said that. So he's already leveled up.
point of an advantage over the rares if they are not and then there's the other thing that these guys, neither of them give any sort of, they do not complete a set bonus, whereas he does. So that's why I went for him. He's already leveled up. But I don't know. I don't like having him around and then thinking, oh, let me just level him up, and to keep reinvesting when he's not really providing that much of an upgrade. It's just very tiny. He's costing too much because the higher the rarity, the higher the cost of leveling them up and stuff. At least the small increments. So he's costing more to level up, and at the same time he's not providing that much of an advantage over the rares. Well, there is the advantage that he can be leveled up to 50, but I actually don't want to go there if he's not being used properly. Then I don't want to go there. Why am I? Yeah, why use him? That's weird. I made a weird decision there. It's because I was prioritizing offense. Okay, I see now. That's why I made that decision. But he's better off here. He's better off replacing this guy. He's already leveled up, so yeah. Wait, shield regen bonus. Yeah, he's actually not really doing anything with this. Wait, I can actually... yeah, I can actually put him now, and now I have it twice. Interesting. So, yeah, let's favorite this guy since I invested in him anyway. So now, they can complement each other. Interesting. Yeah, absolutely. I like it, at least until I get some sort of range damage bonus among these guys, then I can change things up a bit, but for the time being, he completes the trap damage that he's favorited. Why is he not being used with the adventurous guys? Because the adventurous guys are giving me other stuff. Range damage bonus. More. So we're talking about 4 here. 4 times 5 is 20%. 20% extra health. For what? For 5% extra range damage and 5% shield bonus. Is it worth it? It's 20% extra health worth sacrificing for 5% shield bonus and 5% range damage bonus. Sadly, some part of me says yes. Yeah. Some part of me says yes, indeed. But why am I using her? Okay, this is bizarre. Why on earth am I using him or her? She's providing... Where is it? Here. Man. Now I'm questioning
everything I've done so far. Looking at this, it's because he's leveled up. Who cares if he's leveled up? She's getting 5 more when she meets her potential. Jeez. Well, okay. Yeah, that looks a bit better. So now I'm sacrificing 15% extra health for 5% range damage bonus from 5 shots. Yeah, that actually makes more sense, and I'm happy with that, I think. You know, as long as I level these guys up properly and stuff, I think I'm happy with that. Alright, so just to make sure that I'm not getting rid of any important people or whatever. Why is he not favorite? Just wanted to go through. I think the first thing to do is total armor and also survivors and basically start to sorted by squad name. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Because then the ones who are unused, I can just unfavorite basically. So wait, is there a sorting by favorites? No. Set bonus personality. Squad name is fine. And then I look at the icon. Where is the icon? The icon is at the top right corner. So starting from the bottom and going all the way up. I think, yeah, just to make sure, I think they do sort it already that way. So these guys, yeah, just unfavorite everyone and then just make sure that I'm only favoriting the people I know have potential to be used later on. Not just random, anyone. Because I really need to do some cleaning up here to not be just basically having clutter, you know? I don't want to be having clutter around. Apparently I haven't favorited people that I'm using. Much better. So everyone who is actually being used in a team currently is favorited, and no one else is favorited except for him because he's a legendary leader, so that's fine, of course. Okay, why is he low? Oh, because he is yeah, this guy is in the surplus of stuff, so. Okay, well, I guess, let's see about the leaders then. Yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of him this way because he doesn't provide manuals, but the rest provide manuals when I do get rid of them. So I'll get rid of them, I think. Yeah, definitely no gadgeteers needed anymore, absolutely. And he gives quite a bit of manuals. Let's see how many manuals. Training manual 16, so I'll go back to survivors. Let's see, I'll get rid of her. So we were at 16. So they give 4 training manuals. What about the experience? Oh, I can add her to the collection book. Yeah, definitely him though. So 3,000, they give 3,000, the epic ones give 3,000. Really? Oh, there's no need for So yeah, let's see how much experience he gives. We give 1 training manual, but wow, only 900. Okay, 1 manual and 900. Well, I guess the blue ones are better off used in transactions then. I'll just keep her for now. Keep him. Yeah, she's not needed, so add the collection book. Oh, I can add her too to the collection book. Fair enough. I can add her too. Okay, let's do that. Explorer. He's the higher level one, so I'm going to favor her for now. She's there, so no need for this one. But I said maybe I should. Although I do need training manuals. Yeah, I don't want to run out of training manuals, man. Transactions for him, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking of using him instead of her. Oh, I can place these in the... Okay. Yeah, that's good. I can do that. Maybe not her. But the rest, yeah, let's do it. Although, dreamers... Aren't they rare or something? Where are they? Here are the dreamers. curious, isn't she? Curious. Okay, let's see what she was. Curious, pragmatic, and cooperative. Okay. Am I out of surplus finally? Not yet. Okay, so curious. We've got plenty. Although not and she would complement her for the trap damage bonus, even if no one else is. Yeah, let's favorite her for now. So she's 1, and then we need 2 from these guys. Is there any other trap? Okay, so there is no trap damage bonus here. So we have to count that. What bonuses do we have? Shield, regen bonus. We have 3 ability damage. Ability damage bonus and he's leveled up. So he's definitely to be favorited, yeah. Ability damage bonus. Maybe just a couple more really. Yeah, we need for more than 2 ability damage bonus guys here. So her. Yeah. And her. We already used her. Okay, it doesn't use that much. 1. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this curious department is fine. So that's 3 guys. We've got the 2 trap. Do we have any shield? These 2 guys are about health, and she's shield by herself. Shield regen and just shield bonus. If I get another one who is shield, they might be complemented. So I should probably keep both. Keep her for now. Keep where is it? Yeah, they both complement each other, so keep her. And her. And yeah, and her in case I get. And then that's it. It's just this one left out. So okay. So let's go to curious. And here she is, isn't she? Yep, curious. Alright, let's retire. And we are 250. 250.
Yeah, these guys definitely are. The health, I've already got one health, but what if I get one more that I can get from each other or something? Although, here's the question. I can add one more, yeah. Yeah, then I don't have to count him for that. But yeah, the rest, these guys are, because they are range damage bonus, so I'm gonna favorite them. But yeah, the remaining one, yeah, this one's not really needed, so that's it. Let's see about that. So yeah, we don't have any, yeah, other than her. So yeah, definitely her. And then her too for the health. No, 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 no. What happened? I thought it got disconnected or something. Okay. Some sort of server error. What about the rest, man? Oh my god, I can't favorite anyone. Oh, finally, okay. Alright, so next, what is this? Oh man. Some sort of issue. Okay, I'm getting this server issue, so I'm gonna try to
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. There's something wrong with the PvE server, apparently. The PvP server seems to be fine. Oh, okay. I don't even know what's going on, to be honest. Okay. Alright, I seem to still be broadcasting or streaming, so let's pretend that didn't happen. Alright, let's try to do this again. So, I think, or were we done? I think we were done. Yeah, we were done with these guys. Okay. I think we were here. Yep. So yeah, I wanted to favorite her. She's already done. And her. So he's providing the range damage bonus. And I'm already using them, the epics, rather than the layers. That's because they're providing, each one of them is providing 5 more. So there's no point. There's no point. Okay, yeah, this is an important thing. There's no point in using rare, who's providing the range damage bonus, when there's an epic, and there's an epic one who is compatible, who is also, is compatible with the personality. If I don't get other epics, then these rares will come in handy. I want to add her because she's providing the health bonus here. And I might want to add 2. Yeah, just 2. I'm gonna need a maximum of 2 rares providing the range damage bonus. I already have him, so I'm not gonna use him. I already have her, so I should probably not use her. So I'm gonna use these 2 here. So yeah, she's already favorited, so let's favorite this one. Oh my god. What is this, man? These are some weird error messages. God. Can I please? Yeah, all I did. All I did was try to favorite this character, and they're talking about banning me already. What on earth is going on, man? Okay. Okay. So. Oh my god. Look at this ban. Again with this. Maybe the double clicking. Maybe the game just isn't really happy with the double clicking, so I'm gonna avoid double clicking. Okay, so these 2 are bad. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's all we need. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I think she's already leveled up. That's right. Okay, cool. Next. Wait a minute. Once again, if we have compatible personalities, then they're giving... Yeah, we have to consider this very carefully. We don't have that many compatible personalities actually. So, yeah. All this booster and... So there is just these two, really, so yeah. Okay. I don't really like, investing in her, to be honest. They're both level 10. She's providing 7 extra. 7 extra points. Interesting. So you get 7 extra. What about... Yeah. Yep, same thing. No. 6 extra. Alright, so you get 6 extra. Using it like 6 extra what? Shield and shield regenerate. Okay. That's the ability damage bonus is a bit better. Okay, so the reason I was thinking of using him instead. But there isn't another one anyway to use, so anyway I'm gonna just favorite him. Okay, thank God. No problems happen there, alright, that's it. Alright, so all good in these personalities. Let's see about here. Okay, so I get from tech. So it gives 5 more trap, ability, gadget, and healing. 5 more, as long as they're compatible. So maybe we don't have to. Yeah, if they're giving 5 more each one of them, so that's what I've got 2 here. You can give me 5 more power each. And I'm comparing these two. You see, level 1 with level 1. She gives 19. She gives 14 power, so 14 points. So she gives, as long as the personality is compatible, the epics give 5 more. 5 more everything, 5 more trap, ability and gadget damage, and healing. 5% more healing. So I would say that's more important than 5, just one type of damage is the range damage. So yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna do it this way. Let's see. Trap damage, guys. But anyway, we have used all our epics in terms of personality compatibility, so let's start favoriting others. So she's giving 1 range damage bonus, so yeah, she needs 2 more, I think, and that's it. Yeah. It takes 3 to tango here, so that's good. Oh, change, and what about him? He's already favorited. Why do I have everyone favorited here? I thought it's because... No, I actually don't know anyone. I thought I unfavorited the people who are not needed. So anyway, okay, we don't have any more epics. We need a personality match here. We don't have any more epics to use. She is favorited. He is favorited. And that's all we need for the guns. So we don't need... What about ability damage bonus? This is trap. It's very unfortunate we don't have trap damage among these guys. But anyway, so ability, it's fine. I think ability damage bonus is fine. Shield is also fine too. favorite or save for later. Yeah, the 2 health. Yeah, let's have them save. And ability. Yeah, actually, all 3 of them just in case. Yeah, that's good. But the batteries. What about the batteries? This one. Do we need the favorite? If we get another shield regen bonus, we can add them together, I guess. Yeah, okay, it's okay to favorite her too. Okay, that I guess. Is there any... There's no bonus to get, really. So it's about... If there's no bonus to get, then we don't need the gun here, at least. So let's just add him, because we get the... Wait, what? What do you mean? Went down. Yeah, it's not like I was getting it anyway. So why won me? Are you serious now? With these errors? Okay, maybe the double clicking. Yeah, I should stop double clicking. I should go down here, treat it like a baby, click select. Okay. Going to choose. Yep. Yeah, let's just have. Yeah, that should be okay, I think, for now. And I think. Favoriting. Yep. Alright. Next. But remember, as long as the personality is compatible, these guys give fortitude. So, I've got how many? I've got 2. Yeah, I've got 2 epic guys here. 1 lady and 1 guy. And I've got 3 rares. So I'm sacrificing 10%. They are compatible, all of them are compatible. So I'm sacrificing 10% extra health. This is fortitude, yeah. 10% extra health for... If I take these off, I can have the shield. Yeah, because I can't really... There's no point in taking these 2. Or is it? If I take them away, I get the shield. I get 5% extra shield away. And I get 5% extra... Yeah, there's no point in taking them because you're trading shield bonus for health bonus. Yeah, I don't want to do that. But taking them away takes off 5% range damage bonus and gives me 10% extra damage. Is this something I want to do? Yeah, I already said a while ago no. I don't want to do that. So, but with that said, yeah, the epic guys definitely need to be favorited. I should stop double clicking. Change to whom? So these are 2 favorited. He is favorited because he's providing a shield to her. He should be favorited just in case. So, oh man. So even clicking doesn't work. Okay. Well, whatever, man. Here, have this. This is the guy. Oh, is it? Because I already have 3 here. If I get more, yeah, I'll prioritize that, so might as well. Leader personality. He's favorited. Shield. They should be favorited because they are providing these shields. Just in case. What about him? Ability damage bonus. He will need 2 more with him. Isn't it? Yeah, it needs 3. And that means I will have to sacrifice the shield. And then there's 1 by themselves. Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, already getting the ranged from them. If I have... Yeah, the other ratio is, so if you get 3, and you get another 3 bonus, this one is stranded without some sort of benefit. I don't like that, really. I don't like that much. So I think getting 3 you know, a 3 out of 3 bonus, and then a 2 out of 2 bonus and 2 out of 2 bonus here should be the better way of doing things. You know, unless I really want to focus on the rage damage bonus, and in this case I would say no, I wouldn't mind getting another range damage bonus and leaving one team member stranded with no completed set. That's not an issue. But ability damage bonus, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm definitely not gonna do that. So yeah, he's not gonna be favorited. Yeah, and I hope sharing these thoughts with you kind of helps you maybe also make decisions in your case that can give you the best bang for your buck, basically. So I think I'm not gonna favorite him, but the rest, yeah, they're all favorited for one reason or another. Alright? And yep, I want the shield, I don't want the health, so 5% extra shield. Him with her, working with her is better than an epic, so yeah. All good here. Moving on, we get them. Yeah, first sorted by leader personality match. And yeah, we only have the two personality matches here, no more. And we've already established that there's only 1 point extra, and these guys get 15, these guys get 14, so it's not worth it. 1 point is not worth it for me. I'm going to, you know, stick to the personality and go for cheaper leveling up. You see, why is it that way? Because it's cheaper to level these guys up rather than these guys, even though, you know, I'm going to stop at 40. By the time they are 40, hopefully, by that point, I'm getting more legendary survivors rather than, you know, these epics and rares and stuff. So yeah, all good here. I just need to add one of these two, and I think I'm going to go for her. Even though she's a duplicate, but I've got a duplicate here too. Not an issue in my opinion. All good here. So, and they were both favorited. Yep. Okay. All good. So that's done. And next we have them. Let's see if we've got anyone. So we are already using. We're using no rares here, and we already have her as an epic, who is, you know, compatible personality, so let's favorite her, absolutely. And then next, he is already favorited. I was using it with him for the shield regen bonus. These guys give me the gun, ranged damage bonus, so I'm definitely favorite them both. Okay, yep, that's good. And these guys give me an ability damage bonus, so why not? Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so they are all favorited except for them both. Trap damage bonus. Yeah, if we get two, I guess. If we get two others, the shield, she just needs one other, so okay, might as well, just in case we're getting every benefit possible. Once we do get, you know, more survivors who are hopefully compatible. I think that makes all of them. Yeah, okay. All of them are favorited, so moving on. Was I dealing with them? I forgot this dude here, so this way. Yeah, he was the one he used. There we go. So yep, that's good. Oops. Yeah, so these guys are sorted out. Finally we have them. Let's see. Oh, I've got plenty of personality matches here, and I was sacrificing 10%, so I am currently sacrificing 10%, is it? This is 15. So they give five more basically. At the same level they give 5 more. So I'm currently sacrificing, I've got how many epics? 2. What is this? Okay, shield regeneration. So yeah, these I thought they were epics. So she's the only epic here. Alright, it's the only epic here, yes indeed. So yeah, I'm currently sacrificing 5% extra trap, ability and gadget damage, and 5% extra healing for 5% range damage bonus. Is that something I want to do? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, for now I think so. Yeah, okay. So, although I'm using, if I replace one of them with her, I can always use her, and then I get 5% extra. So I get 5% extra trap, ability and gadget damage and healing, and I also get 5% extra health. Man, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different extras that I'm getting. Do I really want to sacrifice 5 different extras? Because trap 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then 5 is the health in these 2. So that's 5 times 5 is 25% extra stuff, including, yeah, well, yeah, all what's included would be the trap damage, which is useful during storm shield defense stuff. The ability damage, useful especially if I'm using my soldier, going commando and similar abilities. Gadget damage, you know, airstrike applies to all classes really. Healing applies very much to survivalist Jonesy. He would be healing himself, is 5% extra, and health. All characters, all heroes, regardless of class, would have 5% extra health. Do I really want to sacrifice all that for just 5% extra damage on my guns? Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. So it's good that they are favorited though, so that's fine by me. That's great. Sort by leader personality again, and then we use her, and right next to her we use him. And then yep, I've got the health bonus, that's fine. And he should be favorited. And she should be favorited, of course. Okay, what else? We should probably, yeah, just in case we get someone else who has health, we should favorite her. If we get a shield, we should favorite her. And, yep, range damage. Wait, she gives range damage, so... Yeah, I mean 3 and 3 works okay if it's yeah. But that's 3 and 3, so we have 1. But wait a minute, not at the expense of epics. So how many? Yeah, I'm not going to do more than 2 maximum. So that's basically 1, and then 2 more. And let's see. So where are they? Here she is 1, and here she is, and here he is 2. And that's it. None of the others will be favored. So they both give health. They both give health. So why not? not at the expense of epics again. So she needs only one with her, so he's fine, and then we can use 2 more maximum. So she becomes favorited, and that's all there is. So these 2, the shield, yep, we can work together. Okay, so find their space for them. And that's that. Neither of these will be favorited. So who was here? Him. Yep, for the health bonus, and he's already leveled up. Yeah, okay. We already have 3 of her. It's funny. And that's the, you know, that's like a really not cool thing about random number generators and stuff. I think they should have developed these cards so there's just one look for a specific sort of combination, you know, or each look just, you know, doesn't repeat this way. At least the personalities should be different, so you're not using the same, you know, picture in the same team. Something like that, you know. I guess that means they would have to draw so many portraits, but I think, yeah, at least the same personality shouldn't have. It makes sense, it makes realistic sense that, you know, she has the same personalities as different talents, I guess, or whatever, but yeah, it's just, it might make sense in terms of, you know, I don't know, realism or whatever, but it just doesn't make sense here, obviously. Once you apply it in the game, look at this. It's like, we've got a triplets here. we've got a triplets business going here. It just looks strange, really. So. Alright, so we're done, you know, basically organizing, and I'm glad we're at 43 currently. That's it's not too bad at all. And I think we haven't got a single incompatible team member at this point. That's lovely to see. I don't like the sound of that. And now we are ready to go into all survivors and sort by, yep, squad name is fine, and we are ignoring the favorited ones. So going from the very bottom, we can start retiring these people. For all these juicy training manuals, basically. And I'm not going to retire him that way because he does not provide a manual. Green and below do not provide manuals, they just provide survivor experience or whatever the kind of experience that you are trading, and that's better off used in the transformation, in some sort of transform transaction or transformation transaction. So all good here, and we've got some space again, and we have got 21,000. That is not much at all. 21,000 experience to squander on. Let's see. Well, yeah, definitely my priorities are definitely gonna be these guys, the offense. These are engineers, these are doctors. So engineers is, I think, tech. Doctors are fortitude. This guy, yeah, definitely is important. He's offense. These guys, I think, are tech resistance or something. I should probably actually check. So yeah, I know that she's fortitude. This icon is fortitude. This is offense. Gadgeteers is resistance. Okay. Engineers are tech. All right. Training team is fortitude. Close assault is offense. Scouting party is resistance. Okay, so gadgeteers and scouting are resistance. And engineers and think tanks are tech. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Think tank are tech. Yep. And engineers are tech too. Okay. Whereas scouts provide resistance, and the gadgeteers provide resistance. Finding it a bit difficult to kind of feel that it makes sense, that gadgeteers provide resistance. I would have thought gadgeteers provide tech. But yeah, I would have actually thought of it as the opposite. Yeah, it makes more sense to me that gadgeteers provide tech because, you know, they give you gadgets, they invent gadgets. Here, take this gadget, it's going to do X for you. It's so cool, man, look at it, how it works. So yeah, gadgeteers would be about tech, whereas engineers, you know, engineers are, they include, obviously engineering is obviously, you know, a very, very, very wide. I'm an engineer, by the way. Well, not yet, you know, I haven't graduated, but I treat myself as an engineer. So yeah, engineering is such a wide, you know, range of subjects, or it's like an umbrella subject that covers so many things. But you do get engineer, like for example, construction. So you get like buildings, strong buildings. You also get materials engineering, which means you engineer new materials, which means strong materials, resistant. So you've got buildings, you've got materials, strong, resistant material. You know, I would say engineering is everything about resistance because, as I said, you invent new materials. You have to do with you know, buildings and stones and things that resist damage, and circuits. Even like when it comes to circuit, yes, it has to do with obviously with gadgets too, but still you could also say, you know, you're merging strong material resistant shells and armor with circuit board in this armor. So again, it's about resistance. You see what I mean? So from several angles, I would have said Corps of Engineering, the engineers do resistance, whereas the gadgeteers do tech. It actually makes perfect sense for me that way. So yeah, I don't know why they chose to do things that way. But yeah, I'll try to remember it. So it's the opposite. The rest do make sense. So fortitude, yeah, medical, fortitude, fire team, obviously offense. Training team, yep, fortitude, yep, absolutely. Close assault, offense, yes, makes perfect sense. Scouting, giving resistance, it kind of makes sense in the sense that basically these guys are, you know, they're providing you with intelligence. They're telling you this area is infested with too much enemies, whereas this other path is a bit easier or a bit safer to take, so go from this path. So in this case, yes, it actually makes sense. They provide resistance because they help you resist damage or mitigate. In this specific case, they help you mitigate damage. You know, you see what I mean? They help you take the correct path, defend from the correct angles. You see what I mean? And thus you reduce the amount of damage that comes to you. I know the game doesn't include damage mitigation. It only includes it includes ways of increasing the the pool of your shield and your health, but it just makes realistic sense for me. It's easy for me to remember it this way. You see what I mean? That scouts, they provide resistance because they, you know, help me take less damage by the intelligence that they are gathering. So that makes absolutely sense. Think tank being tech, yes, perfect sense. No argument there. So I only take issue with gadgeteers providing resistance instead of tech. They should be providing tech, and Corps of Engineering providing tech instead of resistance. They should be providing resistance, in my opinion. These two should definitely be switched. But yeah, other than this, it does kind of make sense. So let's go back here. What was I doing? Oh, survivors, and yep, I was checking who to prioritize in terms of leveling up. So this offense guy and these two offense ladies, they will be priorities. Then what? Engineers, they provide, we said not resistance, they provide tech. So yep, I will be prioritizing them, and the think tank also, these guys. So absolutely, he provides resistance. They provide fortitude. So starting, I think I'm gonna start with him as a leader. He should be leveled up for sure. So yeah, let's go for that. level some of them up, like this offense lady. I can half of it, so why not? Let's do that. Okay, good. Who else? Yeah, I don't want to level these guys up just yet. I want to get done with the offense and then I can go. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, I think I was 44, but actually, you know what? Let me check if I was actually 44. Yep, I was 44 and just under 2 bars. Very unfortunately, but it's not lost. It's not lost. Just in case you didn't exactly figure out what is happening or why this. It's because, guys. It's because, as you can see here. Yep, as you can see here, I've got. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, she's favorited. That's why I didn't get rid of her. She's favorited just in case something happens. I doubt it. I should really be getting rid of her and reinvesting this experience that I have in him. But I don't know. I'm really not sure. I mean, do I really want to go down from legendary to epic? Did they? Maybe the difference isn't so big. I'm just not sure. But yeah, but that's basically why, guys. I have, as you can see, I have high-level people here who are unused. They are not used, and I haven't gotten rid of them because as you saw, I'm just thinking maybe I will need, maybe something will change in the future, and I'll need to look at this. So many guys. These are not leveled up. All of these guys. Just back up. They are not leveled up. And we come here, and yes, starting from, this guy is not leveled up either, but starting from here, pretty much, see, level 10, this guy is level 10, she is level 10, all across all these people, they were used at some point, especially the doctor here, she was also level 10, as epic, they are level 10, all these guys, she's level 20, this marksman lady, she's level 20, these guys, oh, look at him too. He's being used. Yeah, but the rest, all of these guys, I was using, guys, except for the legendary guy, but the rest of them, I was using them, and I had them leveled up and all that. So, yeah, and I haven't gotten rid of. If I got rid of all of them, I would actually gain all this experience back and reinvest it, and probably would be higher than 44 and 2 bars even. But, yeah, I don't want to get rid of them just in case they'll be needed. And for her, same thing for her, that like the leaders that I haven't gotten rid of. This guy, as I said, I don't get manuals, so I'm not gonna do it. As for them, it's just in case I need them. Obviously, because if I get more dreamers, then I will, obviously switch to him. But for the time being, I have to use the epic lady, and the rest is again just in case I have to switch things up in the future. Then I have these guys to rely on, basically. Look at this. Two spring llamas, guys, and 2 troll, legendary troll truck llama, and this is all I get. Go figure, huh? Not even an epic hero. As you can see, these guys are already favorited. So, yeah, this is basically what I got. Like, not all of them even, but the ones I showed you on the previous screen, because they were the new ones. I got like her, she's a duplicate, obviously, and some other business like that, basically. Very unfortunate. I thought I had another one of her to increase the double loot chance or whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna favorite her, so Maybe not. I don't think I'm gonna use her, to be honest. So, yeah, never gonna use her. Just having her as a backup for this bonus, basically. That's the idea. So she can give me harvesting tool damage by 24%. But that's about it. In power modulation, structures attached to base regenerate 5% of their max health every 10 Are you serious? Does not stack with power modulation hero perk. This is amazing. Imagine having this with mega base. Oh my god, that would be insanely good in so many matches where you just can't see where the damage is. Oh my god, that would be amazing. I love this perk, and it's a squad. Oh, it's a, yeah, okay. It's a tactical tactical squad bonus. They do not level up. It's not gonna increase beyond 5%. So yeah, okay, no need to get overexcited here. But it's really awesome. This with mega base. Oh my god, I would love that, man. I would just love that. All right, so I have her. I might as well favorite just one more version of her, but yeah, the other is fine to get rid of. What about him? I've got him, so yep, no need to. And what about her? I think did I get rid of her before Keen? Critical damage by 35. I mean, she's not awful, but I don't know if I play, in case I play ninjas or whatever. Okay. All right, so that's heroes. These things that I got. And now to look at the depressing state of the things I got. Do I have any ceiling zapper? Oh, can I level name? Yeah, name is fine, I think. Well, yeah, it's not gonna help with the ones that are favorited, so yeah. Extra damage, less recoil. Why is this even damage magazine size? This is a semi-automatic hand cannon, fires a large rounds, deal high damage and knockback targets, good range, accuracy, rate of fire, magazine size. Yeah, I tried the rare version of it. Didn't quite like it, but I'm not gonna get rid of this one. It's okay. I got water at least on this. I don't know, man. It's just crit chance is good. Magazine size, damage to slow. That is just really not cool. But yeah, the water is okay, I guess. Affliction also causes affliction. So yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna use it, guys. I just don't know. I could add this to the collection book, I guess. Might as well. Yeah, okay, let's do it. And another nature. Couldn't it be fire or something, guy? I mean, I have this already here. Where is the other sniper? Here it is, nature. The one shot I got is nature. Now they give me another sniper that's nature. Less recoil on this specific gun is really nice. Crit chance is nice. Damage is nice. Yeah, this is again junk basically. 30 that stun, staggered, and knockdown targets. Utter junk. Yeah, if this were for affliction, look at this. That would be amazing if this were affliction, because then the gun itself causes affliction. But yeah. Anyway, just gonna make sure I save it. So much junk. So much junk. Junk beyond belief, basically. Again, nature. even the weapon that I wouldn't want to use. Jeez. This is fire. The other one, I have the same exact one, but it's water. So, oh my god, no, I meant to favorite it. Doesn't really need recoil of this gun, man. This laser rifle, it doesn't really need any recoil reduction. It's already fine. Is this the one I already have? I don't even know anymore. I have so much junk, I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, that's acceptable. That's the collection book, yep. Okay, now I think I have somewhere here the... Don't I? Or was it? No, I had yeah, I had this one. Yeah, I had this one. This one is the legendary version of it. It's useful, but you know, I would gladly, guys, I would gladly trade all of this, the whole of it, you know, all of these new things. I don't even want to look. This doesn't matter. All of these, the legendaries that I just put in the collection book. This one, yeah, this one too, absolutely. This one's a piece of junk. This and this, I'd gladly trade them all for one assault rifle, one epic, not even legendary, not even imagine, you know, go figure, guys, go figure. See, I'm giving away this legendary, this one too, yes, this one. The legendaries, whichever legendaries I got rid of, put in the collection book just a while ago. This one too, yes, included. Whatever, all the other epics that I got and all the rares, all of them, every single one of them, and this one too, the trident, this one too, everything. Oh yeah, here is this one too, the falcon, yep, the falcon too, yep, the dragonfly, yes, also the dragonfly, the haywire storm, that is water damage, huh? And the fire, this weapon, the fire one, yes, that included all of them. I'm giving them all away, all of them, for not a legendary, but an epic assault rifle that has its damage changed to energy damage. Can you imagine? Like this one, basically. This is how this one here, exactly this one, for the equalizer. No, is it not the siege breaker? No, I'm fine with the equalizer. The equalizer, but the damage changed to energy damage, basically. If I get this, you know, with an energy damage, I will gladly give all of this junk away. All of it. Every single one I pointed out, if I can get that. That's how, this is how valuable to me these things are. You know, this is the value that I give to all these legendaries, you know, that people say, oh, orange, gold, legendary stuff. Well, yeah, this is the value for this dragonfly, for this falcon, for the haywire, for these traps here, all of them. This is the value of these things to me. They are worth an epic scar, basically, that's energy, that does energy damage. So, yep, there we go. That's that, guys. That's that. There's just now so much junk that I just don't know, man. I don't know now. I don't know anymore, like how to save these things or what to save and what not to save. This is water, that's why I saved it. This is wall lights and this, yeah, this is the stuff I bought to including transactions. Okay, wait a minute. Why can I not put this in the... Oh my god, are you serious? I put this in the collection book before. What? This is a ceiling trap. Oh my god! Oh my god! I I put this in the collection book before, guys. The ceiling zapper. That's how. that's the worth. That's the worth of that. Yeah, you know what? After after getting this one, so I have the ceiling drop trap, yeah, and I have the ceiling electric field. This one. After I got them, I was like, I looked at this one. Where is it? I looked at this legendary one. Here, no, where? Oh god, here it is. So I looked at this, it does what? Targets a single enemy, doing a large amount of damage and impact? Really? Is that what it does? Ah, okay. Let me put it, let me put it in the collection book. I think that was my reaction. Because this one targets enemies in a 3x3 tile range around the trap. You see what I mean? So, yeah. Enemies, not enemy. So, yeah, it does little damage, of course. It's 136. Compared to God, why is it that here, so 136 compared to 369, but you know, and that's the legendary, you know, well, this is leveled up, okay, this is leveled up to 1120, okay, fair enough. Let's check out the, I don't know if I can, yeah, I can. Let's check out the like the fair comparison. Okay, ceiling traps, here we go. Alright, so ceiling electric field, the legendary one does 60 damage. This one does 369 damage. So yeah, the difference is great. Yeah, the difference is 6, isn't it? Yep, 36. 6 times 6 is 36. So yeah. So this does 6 times more damage. 6 times more damage. But to one enemy. This one needs 6 enemies under it to be justified to use. Will it get 6 enemies under it? I think so. I think sometimes it will, especially in a 3. You have to consider something, guys. A 3x3 radius. So you put it in a certain spot, and you count 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So 3 tiles on every side, like a square around it. And it's 3 tiles. The square is 3 tiles long. This targets everyone in that, you know, in that area. So I think in some situations, if you put it in the correct location, yes, sometimes it will actually target 6 people, especially if for storm shield defense and stuff like that. So yeah, the difference isn't so, you know, great. The rare one does 50. The legendary one does 60. Rare one is, are they this? The rest is 16575, 16590. So yeah, the difference isn't like so great. It's just between the legendary and the rare. What about this one? This one does 45. This one does 50. So it's less damage. But I think it does 50 to everyone under it. So that's, I guess the difference is it does 50 damage to everyone or under it, where this one does 45 to everyone also. I think it's just everyone under it. And this one is good for slopes. This one is also, so you know, if this does, you know, the question can arise, if this does 5 extra damage, why use the tires and not use this one? Well, use this one because it causes affliction. There's damage over time. So I think, I'm not sure how exactly it works, but it causes affliction, basically. That's the point here. So if you have a weapon that, you know, does more damage to affliction or, you know, afflicted enemies, then that's your best friend there. And another problem with the ceiling zapper, guys, is that it can target like one of those baby or mini husks, you know, one of those mini husks. So it's wasted, basically. If this trap targets a mini husk and destroys it with like a one shot, it's basically overkill. It's wasted damage. It's overkill. If it targets a husky husk, then absolutely, yeah, go for it. But unfortunately, it doesn't say anything about this. Targets a single enemy doing a larger. If it says if it said here targets the enemy with the largest health, with the most health, or the biggest health pool available under it, something like this, targets the enemy with the biggest health pool under it, or the largest amount of health under it. If it does that, then absolutely I would actually use this one and not use the other one at all. I would just, you know, put these guys all over the place. But yeah, it doesn't do this, so I'd rather target all the enemies under this nice trap right here than target just some random single enemy under it, with potentially with an overkill. So yeah. So yeah, I got that. Yeah, that's why I got this trap, and I just promptly put it in the collection book. This one I got it before. I mean, now that I kind of understand the game a bit more, I'm just gonna favor it in case it gets reworked in the future, you know? Maybe they will rework. Wait a minute. Oh my god, this is my third. That's why I've got 2 of them here. So that's why I put it in the collection book. But yeah, anyway, still kind of tells you something, isn't it? Instead of getting the legendary version of this ceiling electric field, this is my luck, guys. This is the kind of luck I'm getting. I got 3 of this one, and only the rare of this one. And this, by the way, this didn't drop for me in a llama. This I got this from a quest. Literally, I got this from a quest. So yeah, I might, you know, I got, and I bought this from the store. I got lucky with these 2. These are the only, you know, 2 weapons that I got really lucky with. I bought this from the store, this from the store, this from the store. This I got from a quest. This was a quest reward. So, you know, where are the legendaries that I really use and like, you know, that I got from a llama? These 2. Literally these 2. And as you can see, they are my top 2. They are my top 2 weapons, you know. The shotgun and the jackal. They are my top 2 guns, and they are the only ones that ever drop for me in a llama, guys. The rest is just you know, quests and the store and, you know, what have you, so on and so forth. I've got this one. Yeah, it's decent. It's good to see that one. Now I don't need to favorite this anymore. I can put it in the collection book. And where is the other one? Yeah, this is the one I have. Oh, okay. Cool. I don't have to place it in the collection book. I can actually use this experience to level up the existing ones. I think I didn't. Yeah, I've been using this for quite a while, so it's good to see that I've got this one. I once again, guys, as I said, I would trade it all for, you know, for a proper weapon. So here it is. That's the one. Take this one. And wall dynamos it's one of my favorite traps in the game, to be honest. But I like the ceiling electric trap even more. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite. because it also does electric damage to all enemies in range when trap is triggered. So that's another thing I like about it, is it's mass area of effect stuff. I'm glad I don't have to put it in the collection book. Now we can favorite this one. Yeah, this is Space Invader. Absolute garbage. I've tried it before, but I don't know. I mean, I'm starting to collect these. I haven't used my energy cells for a very long time now, and Ranger Deadeye gets extra. I don't know. Should I give it another go? I don't even know if I should give it another go, to be honest. Last time I tried them, I hated this gun. It was so very bad. But it says here, rapidly fires lasers that bounce off walls, are effective at long range, can pierce through multiple enemies. They're really selling it, aren't they? I mean, maybe it's gonna get reworked, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. And yeah, this one is the same. Reroll crit damage, trap damage. Trap damage, crit damage. It's the same. This one is better because it does extra crit damage, double the crit damage if it crits. But yes, I don't think it's worth it, to be honest, to rework or change, because it's not even legendary. If it's if it were legendary, I would definitely do that. But yeah, I don't think it's reason for switching things around. Spear. Oh, it's disabled because it causes fire. This heavy, yeah, okay, for hardware, for my constructor, if they will want to use that. And yeah, I've got a sword here that's energy, so that's good. Should be like an overall decent sword to use, even if it has two fairly useless scrolls. 15 damage to slow than snare, then longer durability. Although I could combine this one with the field. There's some sort of field that some people have been using. I wonder if I missed it. Ah, this one. Slow field, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I ignored this one from the skill tree. It wasn't even available in the first tree, as you can see. But if we go to the second tier, tier 2, Yep, here it is. Unlock slow field. Slows down enemies in range by 40%. Yeah. And then you can improve it a little bit here. Improves duration. This is how long. It really sucks that they don't tell you the cooldown on these things. Like, what's the cooldown, you know? Things like that. But yeah, you could use this with a sword effectively. If you have a sword like that, like this one. So it's an overall good sword. It's energy. And this one is nature. So I guess I can keep this just in case. But I don't know about the fire trident. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of it, man. Ah, this is water. Fire swords here. Although, yeah, especially now, since I'm not like really maining any ninjas or whatever, I think one energy sword should be enough to eat. Just yeah, because it works with any elemental or whatever. So I think. Yeah, it's just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to ignore the rest. This is water. If I could just get a fire or water, I can also energy heavy weapon, that would be nice. So this is water. This is fire. Gives 25 extra healing and 8 max durability. This does 25 extra healing and 16 max durability. This is better. And for the freezing one, reload, max, and reload. You have to compare them. So this is max durability. So I'm grateful. Mine is reload, like faster reload, so that's good. All good here. Wall darts. So mine does faster reload, more trap damage, and more crit damage. This has durability, trap damage, and reload speed. This does double the trap damage and has a faster reload speed. This is half, and it has double the damage and double the reload speed, but durability instead of crit damage. Interesting. Well, I think it's just not worth. It's not. Yeah, it's not worth changing things up, as I said before about the other trap, because yeah, they're both rare, so it doesn't really matter. And do I have a healing bandage somewhere? Yeah, here it is. It's rare, so no need for these. Yeah. So I think that's okay too. So it's fine. I could for trap, because I get trap manuals if I just recycle them this way. I definitely need those trap manuals. What are they called? Yeah, trap design is absolutely amazing. Just the one, yeah, just the one. But yeah, it's my, the least number I have. Well, actually, weapon designs are getting less because of all the weapon upgrading I've been doing, experimenting with weapons and stuff. But yeah, having access to some more trap designs would definitely be useful. So keep recycling this way. Oh, it can be slotted, isn't it? I don't know. Doesn't matter, I guess. Yeah, I guess I can get back the pure drops of rain or whatever they're called. Same thing with this one. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, I already evolved this one. Oh, I haven't evolved this one. So I need like one wall. Okay, this one is okay. I have these materials, they can last me a bit. So this is for the wall. It would be nice to also have the wall dynamos, I guess. So I didn't evolve this one. Yep, awesome. I can do that now. Sweet. So now I have two traps, one ceiling and one for the floor, which I can craft with Canny Valley materials. This I can craft, no problem. This one, maybe I need to do anything with the floor launcher. Let's compare these and get rid of whichever one. Okay, so the chance is nice. Max durability, not nice. Not nice. Again, crit damage is nice. Trap damage is nice. Let's see. Trap damage, crit chance. Trap damage again. Crit chance again, trap damage again. There's no question. It's just no question about it. So this is the crit chance and trap damage. Okay, this is I've got two traps that I'm able to craft. Okay. Yeah. this one, which I found useful for, you know, general defenses. I cannot craft it, so I might want to consider doing that. I don't care about this one. I don't care about this one. Oh, this one is... yeah, it's nice to do in the places where I'm not going to be looking, you know, something just to put them and leave.